Let's get this thing started, guys. Join me for episode 1 of Atlas PvP. In this one, I get together finally with my friends and we set sail in search of a new home. Alright, guys, I am on an island, and my friends are on this island. Now, we have been together, we have been united, but we are now separated, and I figured, well, I probably should have just I should have pretended I hadn't met them already, but we're all in a company. Not all, a few of us. So, I'm in voice chat with about 6 or 7 of the people. 3 of us have managed to get together on B10, which is close to where we want to go. We are on Ogegami Island, so I wish I could show you. I could probably show you the big map if I wanted to on the screen, and where we need to get to, or at least I'll put up a little image. So I need to run along past this giant mountain, along this isthmus, and down this coast all the way to the northeast corner of this island. That is where I was and where I died, and where my stuff is. If I get there within 5 minutes. I don't really have any stuff. It's not a big deal. But I did want to show you the navigation. Like, we've got this little map, right? Obviously, where you stand, you gotta catch a little sunlight in order to get it. You can zoom in and out with plus and minus, obviously, on a massive scale. So there we go. That's where we are on the map, right? And where we want to go is southeast of here. We need to go diagonal down to the right. Now, if I zoom in, we can go all the way here. Now, I can do this and look closely at my map with right-click. I can do this and look closely at the compass, which is luminescent. Now, this will throw you off a little bit because the compass doesn't point where you're looking. The compass always points north. Obviously, that's how compasses work. It threw me off for a second. I need to go east, so I turn until north is on the left, and now I go this way. And I can put the map away, and I can hustle. And if I make it, I can make it there in time to get my stuff, which I might not even have any stuff. But out at this location is Monkeypuzzle and Turtle, who are a couple of the people. You guys might know Monkeypuzzle from his channel. And I really, some of these people I'm just meeting because we're bringing together communities. I think I mentioned that Monkeypuzzle and the Iron Mine crew, Arahli and I and all our patrons, that's a lot of who's out here. And Tag and his people. Now, I was getting together with Tag when I first created this character. Okay. And we're good. Okay. That thing, I can outrun that thing. Okay. This is the Red Titan. Beard beginning to grow in. Hair growing in. Oh, okay. That is not what I thought it was. Is that the ostrich? Is that the mountable ostrich? I did not know they were here. Somebody said they were here. They're here. That is quite cool. There are cows here. There are definitely a lot of snakes on Ogegami Island. So this is a lawless zone. When I spawned in to meet Tag, I met him first in a free port. And free ports, if you get there, you want to get the hell out as fast as possible. They're not good right now. That's the laggiest areas. If you can get out of a free port to a lawless zone, it's still chaos and you can't claim any land. But you can get a decent frame rate, and you won't lag, and you won't rubber band so much, and you can survive. If you meet your friends here, you can company up, and you can, same as tribing in Ark, you can form your company, and then what happens is you're able to get to each other. You can place beds. I think we can eventually fast travel to each other, maybe? We haven't figured it all out yet, but the goal for the end of today is we're going to build a tiny shipyard, and we're going to build either a raft or a couple of dinghies, and then we want to set out for some virgin land. Some land that isn't lawless and therefore can be claimed. Now, these lawless zones are a lot like the free ports. They are full of people. There are 150 in the 3 or 4 islands that make up this region. Monkeypuzzle was in this region, and that's why I came here, but he was on a different island. His has no fiber, and apparently there's a lot of islands where you can't gather fiber. Pretty rough decision on their part to have islands that lack an absolutely essential resource. But again, second day, we're brand new to this thing. So I need to rest myself up. Okay, perfect. And then we continue. I don't think I'm going to make it back in time before my counter runs out. But we'll get together with these guys. We will build the tiny shipyard. I will introduce you to Monkeypuzzle and whoever else has made it out to us by this point. And so we're doing this, the 3 of us are doing this on B10, which is quite close to where we need to go. We had originally had a different plan, and the closest free port or lawless zone to where we had originally wanted to go was in the it was like E10, E11, something like that. And so a lot of our people are still in that rough area and are trying to get together. And so one group getting together close to the island that we want to go to, another group getting together fairly far from it. But the island we wanted was taken by Libertalia, who is one of the bigger groups on the PvP server. They're identified by yellow if you go check out the official map and see what they're all about. But this mountain, as soon as I get to the far side of this mountain, past that cliff edge, I should begin to see Monkeypuzzle and Turtle, and we should be getting together. We should be getting together, and we should be able to do the little shipyard and build a little boat, and then we'll set off for land that will have no one on it. It may have some people on it, but we'll be able to get there and stake a claim. And once we've staked a claim on an island that we want, we are a big way into starting this PvP series. Welcome back, guys, to Ogegami Island. This is where we have made home. I met up with Monkeypuzzle and a couple others. There were 3 of us for a bit, then 6. Now there's like 15. We are beginning to rally our troops, and we are getting ready to leave. Monkeypuzzle is the first to hit the maximum level where he can no longer advance without leaving this zone. So this is a lawless zone, not a free port, but it is full of new players. And the big consequence of that is this area should have 3 or 4 little forests on it. There are none. Every tree has been harvested, and we don't have enough to make the shipyard and the raft at the same time. And even then, we'll be able to make 1 raft. So we need wood as a source to get us off this island, and I've got a plan to do that. And that plan is swimming to that, from the Ogegami Island to Liamingus Scary. That is the plan, and I can do it. Now, before we do, here is the thing. If you're going to try and do this swim job, basics to basic swimming to improved swimming to advanced swimming. I should now be of a good speed. I have upped my stamina. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so this is it. We're going to make the swim. So over on this island, there will be plentiful trees. I know that because about every 20 minutes in this game, it kicks you out and rolls you back 5 minutes. Early access, I expect chaos, and I expect ups and downs. If we need to, we'll get our own servers going, but we want to try and make the PvP thing work, guys. We got 15 people, so this is it. We got 15 people on this island. There are 2 groups. The group that Monkeypuzzle and I have been leading, Arahli, is now here, and 12 or other people. We need to get some of those people to tag. Tag has managed to lead a small group from the southeast to our destination island. Once we get there, we claim territory, we place beds, we can start fast traveling our people over, and we can escape this lawless starter zone. Now, I am now 56% of the way there. If you look in the bottom right, 57. So we're chugging along, and my stamina is pretty good. I might get hungry before I get there, but there you go. Okay, people dying. But we got a good crew together, guys, and my goal, get to this island, get 500 wood, whatever I can carry before I am encumbered, fill up on food and water again, and then set back out and return and bring back all the wood we need for rafts. My goal for the end of this video is to show you the raft building the small shipyard and the raft, or the dinghy, or the sloop, or whatever we decide to build to start ferrying our people over to our home island, where Tag already is. So in a little bit of time, we will get there. Obviously, I've got the light shafts and light bloom on, so we get the most, crazy, beautiful view of this world. And I'm starting to dig it. I'm starting to feel the potential of the game. Now, I'm going to not recommend anybody go out and get this week unless you're really ready for some ups and downs. I have made it to this island, and it was moments before an update was about to be pushed. So I got there, landed, and I didn't discover it. So I technically haven't been there. And then after that, I made it most of the way and crashed. So it's going to be a bit of a rough ride, but there is so much potential, guys. The fact that this island is almost unswimmable, and it's the closest possible thing out of the 999 other islands, is crazy. It's unswimmable, almost unswimmable with upgrades. And to sail, like, the reason that Tag didn't come here to meet up with us is because it would be like another hour of sailing. The world is huge, and compared to Ark, the oceans are amazing looking. A storm could come in now. A hammerhead shark, a manta ray could really come and mess my life up. But you can see, I've been doing this. Look, I got a beard, and I got hair now. I'm coming together. I'm starting to look like a real wild man out here. So that's it, guys. We have made a decent chunk of the distance. I feel like we're actually nearly there. What does it say? 51%. I'm going to bring you back when we're almost there. Come on. Come on. Touch ground. Touch ground. Landfall. Landfall. Did I discover it? You have made a discovery, Liam Mingus Scary. Whoo, baby. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Sasha. I gotta go. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'm pretty tired. I'm not even that tired. I'm good. Elephants here. How about that? Hello, beautiful. What a majestic beast. Oh, amazing. Okay, game's struggling a little bit, but there are trees. There are some trees. I probably have some crewmates. Okay, peacock. There's some kind of... Are you just a parrot? You're just a parrot. Hello, parrot. I will tame you so soon. So soon I will tame you. I will have you as my shoulder buddy. Alright, so I have trees to chop. I probably have friends on this island, and I can meet up with them. Although the fact that all these trees are standing means maybe nobody has made it over here. And can we even get up to those trees? Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'll leave you. I'm going to go collect as much wood as a man can carry, and I will head back. I will head back to our main island, Ogegami. Get over there, we'll make our first shipyards, we'll make our first raft, and we will do this thing. Alright, check this out. How many of us are there now?
Gosh, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Last I counted was about 15.
Yep, beautiful. Okay, and this is essentially a crafting station. I was swimming back with wood. You guys built this. Giant amount of effort. Throw the wood in. And do I just access inventory? Or should I see crafting recipes in there?
You should see them in there.
I don't.
I see them.
Okay. I wonder if there's something else.
Make sure you did the whole thing.
Down to seamanship, right? I wonder what else would be involved. Search.
Yeah, and then you have a seamanship tab up the seamanship skill tree.
Beautiful. Basics of sailing.
There it is.
Okay, and that's it?
That should do it.
Okay, beautiful. All right, and craftable raft. It's a slow craft. It'll be a second. So that unlocks the dinghy. Elsewhere in that tab, I imagine the next tab, shipwright, is small shipyard, sloop. Okay, and then the sloop is a buildable ship, so it'll be decks, planks, a wheel, and a sail. Okay, we got some good stuff ahead of us. Still crafting. It's like 35% done.
I can see it crafting in there, too.
That's kind of cool. I mean, that makes sense, right?
And it is really slow. But it's coming.
We need a name. We weren't prepared for this.
Freedom?
Okay. Want to SS on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And I'm going to put an exclamation mark, Braveheart style, like you're screaming it.
All right. Freedom.
Oh, it's just here. Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay. Y'all
Do
ready?
it. Yeah, do it.
We got the sunrise for it. All right, Arahli.
Bye.
Oh, it's happening.
See you, suckers.
Here we go.
Let's go start our own company.
Yeah, thanks for the free materials.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Look at this water, man. This is great.
It's one of the biggest, for anybody who's like, oh, this is just Ark. Have you know what an Ark ocean looks like?
Right?
It's just flat. Like, we've had advanced rafts. We've had cool-looking toys to sail around Ark before, right?
Right.
And it's just, it's like you're on an ice rink. This is sailing. Look at that. Look at that.
You guys swam this earlier?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I've 4 times.
Oh, man.
5, technically, because I made one trip back.
Oh, no, this isn't the one that we did. This isn't Linguini Island.
Oh,
This
you
Right.
guys did the other one. Like,
Shrimp Enclave. I did this one.
Monkey
once.
did this once. But, yes, so the other one is a little shorter. But, I mean, for all intents and purposes, this was our only way off of Who's Your Mama Island.
Mama Island.
Origami.
Oregano.
Yeah, Orangutan Island. Let's get a little selfie.
Oh my gosh, I had freedom for a second there too.
Uh huh. I see the waterfall? I think.
There is a great waterfall on there. And it's not the one you see. It's like this multiple arc of waterfalls. It's up kind of on the higher spot.
Take us to that waterfall, good sir.
Working it.
We can actually drink from that waterfall, and I'm dying of thirst.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we just killed our speed totally.
Yep.
This is going to be crazy if you try and maneuver against another ship in battle.
I know we got to get good at this. Do you notice that you can see the wind direction too? UTC?
Yeah, well, if my HUD wasn't off, but yes.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that wind is coming. I don't know how we're harnessing
Oh,
it
the
right
raft has an upgrade, baby.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Raft
right.
has a level up.
Okay.
now. The boat gains XP as we gain XP.
Yeah. And we can put extra sailors on. We can put extra like beds and stuff on with that.
Wow.
Mhm.
Where do you see where to level it up?
You actually have to long press on the center of the raft, and there's an option in there for it. Oh, there's a guy in a raft up here.
Oh,
Option. Ship properties?
Yep, I think so.
the Titans make landfall. I'm about to get a discovery.
Or how
Well,
about since we're
close
getting
this?
wood right now, let's put additional weight on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
sounds
gonna
good.
rely on rafts.
Now, the Shrimp Enclave discovered.
Raft level 2. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Did you just get a discovery?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we have to do anything to keep it here?
I want to
No
make.
anchor.
No, there isn't an anchor on those though. Oh, it did work.
Yeah.
I thought they said there wasn't an anchor on them.
It was on the options.
Huh?
Weird.
I'm headed for this
think-
waterfall. Oh, and you're right. Huh. These are magnificent. Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some thatch real quick. That's what
Yep.
we were lacking, right? Thatch.
Yep.
Did we bring? We didn't bring the
I-
wood, though, did we?
Nope, we have to get some wood too.
Okay, the bed is down.
Yay! Because I'm about to die.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move this ship so that. The
Oh god,
crocodile
I'm
doesn't hurt it.
pooping.
All right.
Coughing and pooping.
So we got a ship. We got a bed. We got to put in a bit more work to get a few more ships. And yeah, I don't know. Feels like a decent accomplishment at this point. It was quite an accomplishment, guys. We put in a ton of hours to get that tiny shipyard built and to build up a ton of rafts. What you see here is us culminating with Monkeypuzzle and Arahli and I making it to a new island, collecting a ton of wood, making it back, and delivering that wood so we could build a fleet of rafts. Now, I ended up having to bail out partway through, but what you see next is us planning our journey, where we go, and how we avoid the mega tribes that had already shown up on the main Atlas map. I'll get to that at the end of the video, but this was all recorded on the night of the 23rd, so this is still very early on in the process. Then Christmas hit, and I hit a real depressive slump. It happens if you're a fan of my channel. You get these crazy ups, which is how we had all those amazing videos from the 11th to the 22nd, and then I have these slumps that I hit after, and so I'm coming back out of it, and now I've re-edited up this stuff. So what you see, the next chunk of the video is us doing some planning. Where are we going to live? How are we going to get from a lawless zone to a place we can call home? All while avoiding two of the mega tribes, mega companies that are on our immediate borders. That is still a problem we're dealing with. I will end the video by showing you the place that they chose to settle while I was taking time off for Christmas, and I'll give you an idea at the end of the video of where our plans will go from here. Thank you for hanging out this deep in the video, guys. I love you, and I've got a lot more content planned. Thank you for being patient with me, and expect some amazing stuff coming up. I can't wait. For now, let's dive into us planning and trying to set a course to an island we can call home. Nice.
I'm just trying to think not just island shape now, but strategically how not to like set ourselves up for conflict with the mega company.
Here's another
Lock
proposition.
on and everything.
Yeah. Another proposition is we look for an island where we can lay low, because we're not going to show up on this map. And if we're not an obvious place that they can see, like for example, this island that we're on now, we can't settle it. but it has a little cove on the backside. It's the kind of spot where you could hide a good few ships.
Right.
Right. It's like, I wonder if we could find a
there's that
pirate's
kind of
hollow, right, where the Navy's not going to come sniff us out.
There's that kind of thing on the island that we were planning to go. I mean, if we go south, and the first place we hit has a cove on the backside.
Right. We don't have to dominate the whole island necessarily, and if somebody comes for it,
but it still looks like we're in the sights of whoever that one is.
The yellow has a bunch of ships around there.
The way I'm seeing this, Order of Freedom is the one down at our original
Yep.
island. And they are looking, based on their ship traffic, they are looking to expand towards this free port at A10.
Right up here, yeah.
The Black Knights, which are the ones directly to the east of us, they're doing a little bit of exploration to the south, but their main fleet is heading east.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've got a ton of ships going out east. So I think if we go north of them, I think we would be out of the way of both.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So from Ogegami, whatever it's called, we go past the ones that we were just at harvesting, and then we could either choose that. There's one up here, or we could say, okay, so I know what a couple of these islands look like. The one that looks like all sandbars, and I guess I could pull up the name as well. That one is going to be like little tiny palm trees islands. No hills, no craziness.
We don't want that one.
One of them is looks like the exact same shape as the temperate Freeport, one of the islands that's up there. I've kind of lost my place on this map, but I'll find it. So the one that is called I think you mentioned it earlier. Plantry is the exact same shape as a temperate Freeport, even though it's in a tropical zone, right? Should we? Okay, so if we sail towards Plantry Island, there's something part of the way there. There's a little tiny island we can have a look at and decide if it is up our alley.
So, quick before you continue, that little tiny island that's on the way, diagonally from where we are, so that's the same type of island that we actually claimed on PvE. No, it's got everything.
Okay.
It's even got a hidden lagoon that has fresh water.
Okay.
But it is fairly small. So it's great for resources gathering, especially on the way, and stocking up on water, but that's not going to be a defendable place.
So what do we think about Plantry Enclave?
It's worth a try.
Vote.
Is that you, Dusty?
Yep.
Yeah, that would have my vote.
Yeah. And what do you think about the size of that? Is that going to be a decent, big enough but not too big?
It felt like it when I was there. If it's the same biome, I think it is.
So the island type doesn't have anything to do with the biome. Because that island shape is in every biome.
Right.
Okay. Interesting. So that'll be a tropical version of the island I saw in the temperate Freeports.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to have some fortitude there, and whatever appropriate gear we can have, because we're gonna have hyperthermia there. But that's really the only downside, I think, right?
Right.
Of being a tropical.
So,
and I assume at some point we'll be able to have a well or some way to have easier water all the time. Maybe there's fresh water on there somewhere.
There could be.
But Ogegama, this is too big, right, for our group. We could never hold this.
Yeah. And those the smallest islands we've been on feel like they are. We would eventually get bored there, but I mean, I think it's better to choose small and need to go get a second island than it is to.
Yeah, because the one that we were going to go to that is the same as the one that was taken, the Dreary Scare.
Yes.
It has less landmass than Ogegama, but the outline of it is the same size or bigger.
Yeah.
That little yellow square around it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a bigger perimeter than this one has.
Yes. The only difference is we could start on one of those southern islands and build a fortress there, right?
Yeah.
We could pick a defendable spot.
People, I think we have to kind of seal it in because, I mean, we don't know how many people are on the, what's the name of the one we're talking about? The
Plantry Enclave, was that the one?
Plantry, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it could have little settlements all over it, just like, Origami has.
My hope is that because Origami, we are a lawless zone. This is where people are spawning in. Mm-hmm. It's going to be littered with people. My hope is that as soon as we get to an island that isn't a spawn location, that we find some peace and some space to expand.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably going to have to contest with some small people and force them out.
How about this?
If we want to hold the whole thing.
For a plan, I mean, why don't we sail northwest? We'll hit that little island that we know is got a source of fresh water and has every resource. And then we'll see because that should be within sight of Plantry Island, or Plantry Enclave. Mm-hmm. And then we can sail up, have a look at Plantry, and at the very least, we can find a spot to harbor our ships for the night. And I don't know, because if we have to go a lot further than Plantry, that might be a task for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should set flags down somewhere tonight. If we're going to go tonight, the goal should be to put flags somewhere.
Right.
And then
I think we claim that small island and we just build from there.
Okay.
We can just go on to Plantry Enclave from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about, tonight we hit that small island. We put as many flags as we can down to hold it, if it's not already. And then we could send a scout on at least, see what the situation at Plantry is. And how many people are claiming there at this point. Mm-hmm. I mean, unfortunately, this map only shows the top 10.
Right.
So, which I hope to be on someday.
That could be a 1 hour. It could be a 1 hour sail.
That's a reasonable sail, though. That's pretty close. Schooners, we're going against the wind, but we have a plan.
Destination, course plotted. And basically, you can see 2 islands in the distance. That's over there is the one I swam to. Over there's the one we sailed to get our last bit of resources. We're going to go directly between the 2, even though we're fighting the wind. And then hopefully it'll turn for us and we'll get a nice smooth cruise out to where we're headed.
Ooh. Just going to miss you, hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, God. I winced. All right.
I'm tacking. All right.
If we're not moving at all, then we'll have to worry.
All right, everybody. I'm going to leave you with this. We're going to sail our way to our destination. And hopefully, we will see you there. If anything exciting happens along the way, I'll press the record button and put it in the next episode.
Beautiful.
All right, I'm going to do my little outro. You can do whatever you want at UTC.
Okay. So the crew continued on that journey, guys, long after I had to call it a night. It was the night of the 23rd, and it was the 24th. By then, it was Christmas Eve at like 5 a.m., and I decided I had to call it a night. I was off to see my family the next day, so Monkeypuzzle and Dusty and the rest of the crew that you saw on those 3 rafts continued the journey, and they set out in search of Plantry Island. They arrived and found that it had been claimed. Much of the territory had been claimed, and instead of settling for a small island, they came here. This is the island I originally chose for us. I will hesitate to show you the name yet, but we chose this place so that we could, we liked the look of it, and we thought it might have the variety that we need, and we now own a bit of territory on both sides of, a bit of territory on both sides of the water. So we have a little bit of the territory here, although we are surrounded by the Red Hand, who we are allied with, and we have some territory on a central island over here. You can see we have a lot of ships, lots and lots, mostly sloops, a couple of schooners, and there are brigs being built. There is at least 2, I think at least at least one brig in the water already. There might be 2, and there is a 3rd one under construction here. My next goal is to get one of those built, a ship of my own. I might end up settling for a schooner, but I think I'd like to get a brig because we have run into one of the mega tribes, the mega companies that operates around here. In that chunk of the video where you saw us talking about planning, there was a group to our east and a group to our south that were both in the top 10, and we wanted to avoid them. Well, we have encountered the group to the south, and they are not friendly at all. I'll show you that in the next video. And the group to the east we don't know about, but they are big and they are expanding. So we're thinking about setting sail for one of the more remote parts of the island and moving our whole operation out of here. Once we have enough big ships and we can put together... Oh, there are a couple of brigs. Okay, cool. Well, I will be adding to that, hopefully. We will be adding a 4th or 5th brig to the Armada and setting sail to get out of this place. But this is it, guys. We've got some dry docks built. We've got some stuff established on both sides of the water, and eventually we are going to move out. I'm also going to get started on a private PvE server where we can accomplish some more things like taming that will be super time consuming here. Lots in the works, lots planned, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But for now, I wanted to give you a quick peek at what the guys had built while I was away for the holidays. Made progress fast, and we want to move somewhere where we will be unharried by large, powerful companies, and we can do our own thing. That time is just ahead. We cannot wait. All right, guys, I'm going to call this a video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you very soon in the next episode.